When we ask various questions, what should we know about the community? What little tips and tricks can she give away? As far as her favorite spot to watch the sunset, Route 64 Bridge at Jordan Lake. Very nice, very nice. Favorite restaurant is a place called Dames. And we ask people to, say, all right, what do you know that no one else knows? What's the great secret of this community, that you could really share? To which she just replied, I have no idea. I'm hoping people will give up their secrets. So won't you please welcome Claudine Caro, a.k.a. Sorority Girl.
Hello. Well, I have something I want to share with you tonight, and I hope it doesn't shock you or make you uncomfortable or change your opinion of me, but I am a proud sorority girl. Are there any other sorority women here tonight? Well, I was initiated in 1992 to Alpha Zeta Delta in a small college in New Jersey, Harvard University. Now, you would think we're all just silly party girls, but you would be somewhat wrong. So we are actually a community of women who were leaders, scholars, organizers, and philanthropists. But sorority women didn't have an easy start. In the 1870s, less than 1/3 of colleges allowed women to enroll, and those who did had a really hard time. They were treated as second-class citizens because the thought of the day by doctors was that women were physiologically unsuited for academic training. So they had a lot of harassment from their peers as well as their faculty. So from this hostility, women formed their own support groups, and thus sororities were born. Sororities taught us values, and we were educated in them throughout our entire lives. Membership in a sorority equaled a network of alumni ready to offer assistance whenever in need. No matter the affiliation with your sorority, there were 4 basic pillars that we all had in common: sisterhood, leadership, knowledge, and service. And together, that combined made the ideal woman. There are over 5 million sorority women from over 655 campuses throughout America and Canada. And sorority women are known as the oldest, the largest, the most powerful female network in America. So you better believe, but if we have something to say, you're damn sure you're going to hear it. As sorority women, we are all connected. We have defined our place and our purpose in this world. We have overcome our own barriers to education. I mean, can you imagine now if someone said, girls can't go to college just for the fact because they're girls? Well, sadly, this is still happening around the world in many places. Around the world, in some more impoverished areas, women are not in school because they have to work. Women, 2/3 of women in the world are the world's workforce, yet they earn only 5% of the income. They harvest 90% of the world's food, yet own only 1% of the land. Over 60 million girls become child brides, married to men twice their age, normally without their consent. And this is seen as a way to provide a future for these women. But honestly, it keeps them stuck in this poverty cycle. Young mothers, normally under the age of 15, have a higher mortality rate in childbirth, both for them and their baby. And there are 2 to 4 million people trafficked within 1 year. That can be kidnapping, false imprisonment, rape, battering, forced labor, slave-related practices. And this all violates fundamental human rights. Now, most women are not educated simply because they can't afford it, when in reality, it only takes about $50 a year to send a woman to school. And that can be $3 for lunch, $7 for textbooks, $30 for a school uniform. Even 1 year of education for a woman beyond the normal increases their eventual wages by 10 to 20%. Sorority women believe that education is the answer for many global issues affecting women. Educated girls are less likely to become victims of human trafficking. They have smaller families and become mothers at later age. And they earn 25% more income and investing that back into their families, thus breaking the poverty cycle. 1850s, women stood together for their right to go to college. Now, sorority women are standing together again to remove barriers for girls and women around the world. Circle of Sisterhood is a global humanitarian effort to uplift girls and women from poverty and oppression through education. Circle of Sisterhood was founded in 2010, and within 1 year, they have helped women in seven countries on 4 continents, including Peru, Zambia, Tanzania, Ethiopia, and Thailand. And just recently, they partnered with 2 organizations here in the U.S., and now we can help our sisters who are in need here. And it is collegiate women, sorority women, who are making a difference on colleges' campuses across the country. For example, University of Maryland, Panhellenic. Last semester, they raised over $4,000 for the Circle of Sisterhood. And that included speaker programs, fundraising events where they partnered with different retail organizations, and different service events. Some success stories. In Ethiopia, Circle of Sisterhood funded a grant to purchase Braille books for a home for blind women. And this is important because the blind home allows safe haven and continues education for these women. Otherwise, they might be more subject to vulnerability. In Zambia, like in Rona, she's 24 and divorced mother of 2. In 2010, she won her school science fair and made the highest marks on her exams. Circle of Sisterhood provided a grant for a year scholarship for her to the best boarding school in Zambia. And when she graduates, she wants to become a nurse, thus helping her community. And finally, in Osaka, Mexico, 7 out of 10 women are illiterate. And this gender inequality is based on economic and education disadvantage. Circle of Sisterhood supported a grant to help women to be self-sufficient and empower them to build viable communities. They supplied 1 teacher, all her supplies for a year, and all her travel. So this movement was inspired by a book, Half the Sky, by Nicholas Kristof and Cheryl Goodman. I really hope you read it, and I really hope it pisses you off enough to make you want to do something about it. And when you want to do something about it, I hope you think of Circle of Sisterhood and what we are doing to help combat this issue around the world. My name is Claudine Caro. I am a volunteer for Circle of Sisterhood. I am the campus division lead. Excited about this? And if you want to learn more about us, you can find us online at circleofsisterhood.org.